Welcome to Love by the Numbers. My name is Yogi Akal, and we're looking at a power couple today, David Beckham and his wife Victoria Beckham. Now we're going to look at a little bit at their map of life and see how we can connect to that as well. This, of course, is an interesting couple. Everybody knows these people. They're familiar in a number of different worlds, sports and entertainment. But there's another world that belongs to them, and that's global. Now we live in a global culture, but these folks travel in a global culture. Now, what does that mean to their relationship? They have an ideal relationship. Now, when I say ideal, I don't mean that it's perfect and that they're happy every moment of the day. But they really do have for who they are and who they project themselves to be, their relationship is extremely mature. And this year is a test of that relationship. Now, what kind of a test is there in a relationship? Someone does something wrong? Outside forces come in and create stress. Something happens within that causes people to question each other. It's none of those things. It's simply a maturity. That's all it is. It's a little bit of growing up. And what happens is she grows up a little bit, he grows up a little bit. She grows up a little bit, he grows up a little bit. She grows up a little bit, he grows up a little bit. Note it always starts with her. And the reason for that is that this is a very this is a person who experiences sacredness in her life. I know that's an odd quality to talk about for someone who has presented herself in a very frivolous kind of way. But this is not a frivolous person. She can be, and if she were to continue along that way, her life would be sad. But this is not who she is. This is not how she's chosen to project her family. She knows how to hang out with the frivolous. She knows how to play the frivolous, and she knows how to be it. But it doesn't make her content, and it doesn't give her strength. And that's why she's always in the lead. Now this year, Victoria is in a state of personal introspection. There's balance in her life that has grown. She has cultivated that balance. What does that mean for her partner? This is his year to move forward in a global effort to inspire. Is it through sports? No. Is it through politics? No. It's through hope. Now you may look at this man and go, hope? What about those pictures? What about that body? What about his body of work? He is a symbol of hope. It's why he was born. So as he matures, as his family matures, as he gets older and older, and as this relationship gets older and older, as she takes the lead in introspection and eventually more and more towards inspiration, he moves in inspiration globally to provide hope. And eventually he will be known for that. He's not there yet. This couple together is a driving force. They're not intended to be alone. This is a little community. This is a village that they're creating. This is indeed a global village in their home. And they can transport that anywhere. They can live anywhere. And where they choose to live, it's a community. Now, what's the downside? And we examine that not to give them grief, but so we can learn something. We can look at people who are in the news and learn a little bit something about them that we can connect with and helps us to advance love in our own lives. It's a model. Not always the best model, but a model of learning, a pattern of learning. And for them, the pattern is simple. They've already been through the problems that people go through. They've already been through the puberty of their relationship. That's the only way to put it. The hormone of a changing relationship. They've already been there. Now they're in the maturing state of it. That doesn't mean 40 years of marriage. It's a much more subtle and sophisticated form of maturity. And it's one that I admire. They've really been willing to take that risk with each other. David can be a very loyal man. When he feels that he is belonging properly to something, he is very loyal. When he doesn't feel like that, there's a lot of insecurity. But it's not a power in his life. And Victoria, she only has one problem in her life, just one. There are certain things she doesn't like to do and she gets away with not doing them. And unfortunately, Victoria, the things you don't like to do, especially the mundane things, you really have to do. There are certain service things that you have to do probably in your own home attending to details in your small business area, the area that you take care of that you must attend to and not delegate to other people. There's certain work you have to do. And when you do that and you're organized and you're neutral in the process, you will find that not only are you more respected, but you will find that your reach is much greater, which is one of the things you wanted in your life. It's one of the things you asked for in your life. What an interesting and beautiful and powerful couple beyond their play in the news, but their play with each other. What an affectionate couple. What a radiant couple. This has been Love by the Numbers. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to favorite, friend, fan, like, and subscribe. Put your comments here. See you next time.